Are you a creative person who has a ton of ideas you want to show off to the world? But maybe you think, I don't have the right equipment. You know what I say to that? Do it anyway. Like with music, for instance. A lot of people make excuses like, I don't have the right guitar or I don't have the right microphone. But this is where your brain and ingenuity comes into play. This is my Neewer NW700 microphone. As you can see on Amazon, it goes for about $22.99. Now when I bought this, I just wanted something cheap that I could use for demos. But you know what? I ended up using it for about 90% of the Bobobot album. And I think it sounds pretty good. So are you watching this on a phone or computer? Because either way, that's a tool you can use. So no matter what art you're trying to create, all you have to do is use whatever tools you have available. Now make some art. A lot of people give me crap, and heck, I've even lost friends over, and this is kind of crazy, but some people think I'm too nice. So I thought, let me explain myself in a quick video. I live by a pretty simple philosophy, and that is not to talk about the kind of person someone ought to be, but be that person. Of course, this doesn't mean have no opinions. It's sort of like the old adage, be the change you want to see in the world. So whenever I put something out there, I want it to be positive, or at least valuable to somebody. And I personally just don't find value in putting others down. But there is a ton of value in lifting others up. So that's what I try to do. So while other people might get value out of what I do, I also get value out of it. How? As they say, knowledge is power. As I learn more about you, I learn more about myself. And learning about each other promotes growth. So keep growing. Let's discuss likes and comments. First of all, and most of you know this, likes and comments on social media are not your self-worth. So many people make this mistake. But the way people react to your content does have useful value. How can you use them? First of all, if you're trying to post something of value to others, then you should naturally receive likes and comments. But let's say you get no response whatsoever. It's possible that the thing you posted isn't so valuable to others. So this is your opportunity to look within to figure out how you can communicate better. If others aren't resonating with what you're putting out there, it's either because it's not for them, or you didn't express it in a way that they can relate. Either way, the reactions you get to something you've posted on social media are not a barometer for self-worth. They're just like everything else in social media, a tool. So if you want to get good at your craft, learn to use your tools effectively and skillfully. And that's one to grow on. Hey, what's up? Do you get bored easily? Well, that's rarely a problem for me, and I'm going to tell you why. They say boredom is a narcissistic trait. And if you think about it, you can see why. You see, when you're bored, you're thinking about yourself way too much. So what's one possible solution for this? One thing I like to do is think about how I can help someone else. Hell, even if you want to stay narcissistic about it, try to help yourself. But either way, if you're bored, you're just kind of lacking imagination. So what are you going to do about it? When you help yourself, or especially when you help someone else, not only are you creating a good relationship with that person or yourself, but what's going to happen is everybody is going to feel good about it. So the simplest solution to being bored is do something, obviously. But if you can stop focusing on yourself for a little bit and focus on someone else in a positive way, I guarantee your boredom will be a thing of the past. Stuck in a creative rut? Maybe I can help. I'm trying to do at least one video a day to help the greater good. The minute I finish a video, I start to think about what the next one could be. I thought about it all day, and when I went to bed at night, and all morning today. For some reason, I couldn't grab a solid idea. That is until I did this. So I identified a belief that was limiting me, and here I am making this video. How can you do the same thing? Well, ask yourself questions. Try this. Describe the situation you're struggling with and add the word because to the end. Then finish your sentence. For example, I'm having trouble thinking of a video topic because I'm worried about giving bad information. This helped me to identify what the issue was, and then I know how to solve it. In this case, I need to research and find social proof that this information is valid for you and I. So if you ask yourself several questions like this, you'll really narrow it down. Remember to be honest with yourself and that being creative starts in your own mind.